Have you ever wondered why some people in their 70s or 80s seem to have more energy and vitality than others half their age? What is their secret to staying sharp, healthy, and full of life? Is it just luck, or is there a way to age gracefully and stay vibrant as the years go by? In this video, we are revealing the 6 golden habits that can add over a decade to your life, all while boosting your health, energy, and mental clarity. These are not just ordinary tips. They are scientifically backed practices that even doctors are amazed by. Whether you are in your 50s, 60s, or already in your 70s, these habits can truly transform the way you age. By watching until the end, you will learn simple, actionable steps you can start today to dramatically improve your life and well-being. From walking to diet to strengthening your body and mind, these habits are designed to keep you strong, independent, and joyful in your golden years. Plus, the 6th habit might just be the game changer you have been looking for. It is a secret that could unlock a vitality you never thought possible. Stay tuned, because these are the strategies that will help you not only live longer, but thrive while doing it. You do not want to miss out on the last one. It might be the key to a future full of energy, resilience, and happiness. Let us dive in. If you are not subscribed, I recommend subscribing and activating the notification bell so you do not miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me. And if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you do not, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let us begin. With the first habit, which is the absolute foundation of your independence. Take regular walks. Many people underestimate walking because it seems too simple. But medically speaking, walking is one of the most powerful tools you have to keep your body functioning correctly as you age. It is not just about staying active. It is about preserving your ability to live on your own terms. Let us look at the practical reality of what happens when you walk. First, consider your heart. Studies from Harvard Medical School have shown that walking regularly can reduce the risk of heart disease by up to 40%. Why? Because when you walk, the muscles in your legs, specifically your calves, act as a second heart. Every time you take a step, those muscles contract and pump blood back up to your heart. This relieves the pressure on your heart and significantly improves your circulation, ensuring that oxygen reaches your brain and your vital organs. Second, walking is critical for managing blood sugar. If you are concerned about diabetes or weight gain, a short walk after a meal is incredibly effective. It encourages your muscles to absorb glucose from your bloodstream, helping to regulate your blood sugar levels naturally without relying solely on medication. However, to get these benefits, you must do it safely and correctly. Here are the practical instructions you need to follow. Number 1. Focus on consistency, not intensity. You do not need to walk fast until you are out of breath. The goal is a steady pace where you can still hold a conversation. Aim for just 10 to 15 minutes a day to start. Consistency is the key. A short walk every day is far more valuable to your body than one long walk once a week. Number 2. Pay attention to your footwear. This is a critical safety warning. As we age, our balance naturally declines. Do not walk in worn-out slippers or shoes with slippery soles. Invest in a pair of shoes with good arch support and a non-slip grip. This simple decision can save you from a dangerous fall that could compromise your mobility for months. Number 3. Mind your posture. When you walk, try not to look down at your feet. Keep your chin parallel to the ground and your gaze forward. This helps maintain your balance and opens up your chest, allowing your lungs to take in more oxygen. Number 4. Listen to your body. There is a difference between the discomfort of effort and the sharp pain of injury. If you feel sharp pain in your joints or dizziness, stop and rest immediately. Walking is about building your body up, not breaking it down. By making this a daily habit, you are doing more than just exercising. You are lubricating your joints, strengthening your bones against osteoporosis, and training your balance system to prevent falls. It is a low-impact, high-reward investment that pays off every single day. So I have a question for you. Do you currently have a walking routine, or are you planning to start one today? If you find this advice practical and useful, please comment the number 1 below. If you feel this is not relevant to you, comment 0. I want to ensure I am providing you with the most helpful information possible. Now let us move on to the second golden habit, which is the fuel for your longevity. Pay attention to your diet. There is a dangerous misconception that as we get older, because we are less active, our bodies need less attention when it comes to food. The reality is the exact opposite. While your metabolism may slow down, your body's need for high-quality nutrients actually increases. As we age, our digestive system becomes less efficient at absorbing nutrients, which means that every single bite you take needs to count. Eating well is not just about prolonging your life. It is about determining whether you feel energetic or exhausted every single day. First, let us talk about what you need to remove to feel better physically. The biggest enemy of an aging body is chronic inflammation. This is often the root cause of the joint pain, stiffness, and the mental brain fog that many people mistakenly accept as a normal part of getting older. The primary culprits are processed foods, excessive sugar, and refined carbohydrates. These foods spike your blood sugar and trigger an inflammatory response. If you want to wake up with less pain in your knees and a clearer mind, you must drastically reduce these empty calories. Instead of counting calories, I want you to focus on the colorful plate rule. Think of your food as natural medicine. You should prioritize leafy greens like spinach and kale, because they are vital for your arteries and help maintain healthy blood pressure. You need to include berries like blueberries and strawberries, which are packed with antioxidants that actively fight the cellular damage caused by aging. Furthermore, protein is non-negotiable. We naturally lose muscle mass as we age, a condition known as sarcopenia. To preserve your strength and independence, you must consume adequate lean protein, such as chicken, fish, beans, or lentils. This is what repairs and maintains your muscle tissue. And please, do not fear fat. Your brain is made largely of fat. Consuming healthy fats from avocados, nuts, and olive oil provides the essential fatty acids your brain needs to protect against cognitive decline. Finally, I must give you a critical safety warning regarding hydration. This is a physiological fact that every older adult needs to know. As you age, your brain's mechanism for signaling thirst diminishes. You can be severely dehydrated and not even feel thirsty. Dehydration in the elderly is dangerous. It often manifests as sudden fatigue, dizziness, and even confusion that can mimic dementia. Do not wait until your throat is dry. Make it a strict habit to drink water or herbal tea regularly throughout the day to keep your blood volume up and your mind sharp. If you are still watching this video and find these nutritional lessons useful, please comment on the number 1 below. This lets me know that you are prioritizing your health and are still here with me. This brings us to the third golden habit, which is just as vital as physical movement. You must continue being mentally active. There is a saying you have likely heard, use it or lose it. When it comes to the health of your brain, this is not just a figure of speech, it is a biological reality. Your brain is much like a muscle. If you stop challenging it, if you let it coast on autopilot, the connections between your brain cells begin to weaken and fade. This is often the precursor to the cognitive decline and memory lapses that many fear. However, the good news is that your brain remains capable of change and growth at any age, provided you give it the right stimulation. So, how do we exercise this muscle effectively? It starts with a daily habit of reading. When you read a book, an article, or even a short story, you are doing more than just consuming information. You are forcing your brain to focus, to construct images in your imagination, and to follow a narrative thread. This strengthens your concentration and keeps your cognitive processing speed sharp. Then, there are games. Think of puzzles, crosswords, chess, or Sudoku as weightlifting for your mind. These are not just ways to pass the time. They force your brain to strategize, to recognize patterns, and to solve problems. Every time you figure out a difficult clue or make a strategic move, you are strengthening the neural networks that keep your mind agile. But to truly protect your brain, you must challenge it with novelty. You need to learn something new. When you learn a new skill, whether it is mastering a new recipe in the kitchen, trying to learn a few phrases of a new language, or picking up a musical instrument, you are physically building new neural pathways. You are essentially rewiring your brain to be more resilient. However, there is one brain exercise that is often overlooked, yet it is one of the most powerful: socializing. Do not underestimate the power of a good conversation. When you engage with others, your brain has to work incredibly hard. You have to listen active, process what is being said, interpret emotions, and formulate a response in real time. This is a complex mental workout that stimulates multiple areas of the brain simultaneously. The goal here is not just to remember where you put your keys. It is to maintain your personality, your wit, and your ability to engage with the world around you. By keeping your mind active, you are building a reserve of cognitive strength that will serve you for the rest of your life. Now, let us tackle the fourth habit, which I believe is the most underrated key to aging well. You must build your physical armor through strength training. I know that when I say strength training, many of you might picture bodybuilders lifting heavy iron in a gym, and you might think, that is not for me. But I want you to completely change that image in your mind. Strength training in your later years is not about building big muscles for vanity. It is about building the armor that protects your independence. Here is the reality of our biology. Starting in our 30s and accelerating in our 60s, we experience a natural decline in muscle mass known as sarcopenia. If we do nothing to stop it, this loss of muscle is what eventually makes simple tasks like carrying groceries, opening a heavy door, or even getting up from the toilet feel difficult. Strength training is the only way to hit the brakes on this process. It signals to your body that you still need this muscle, that you are still using it, and that it must be maintained. But the benefits go far deeper than just muscle. Strength training is your best defense against one of the greatest risks we face as we age: falling. When you strengthen your legs and your core, you are stabilizing your entire body. Furthermore, resistance exercise puts gentle stress on your bones, which stimulates them to grow denser and stronger. This is crucial for preventing osteoporosis and protecting yourself from life-changing fractures. And there is a wonderful mental bonus to this as well. When you engage your muscles in resistance training, your body releases endorphins, natural chemicals that elevate your mood and reduce anxiety. It makes you feel capable, strong, and resilient. Now, how do you start? Please do not feel you need to join a gym or buy expensive equipment. You can start right in your living room. You can use resistance bands, which are gentle on the joints, or simple household items like water bottles as light weights for your arms. Focus on functional movements. Think about the chair squat. Simply stand in front of a sturdy chair, lower yourself down until you barely touch the seat, and then stand back up. This simple movement strengthens the exact muscles you need to get out of a car or stand up from a sofa without needing help. Leg lifts while holding onto a counter can strengthen your hips. Start slowly, listen to your body, and remember, you are building the strength to live life on your own terms. So, I need to ask, are you still with me on this journey? If you are dedicated to maintaining your strength and independence, please comment the number 2 below. I want to see how many of you are ready to build your armor. We have arrived at the 5th golden habit, and this one touches the heart more than any other. The beautiful practice of nurturing your social connections. We often think of health in terms of diet and exercise, but the truth is, connection is life itself. As we grow older, our social circles naturally tend to shrink. Children move away, friends may pass on, and retirement changes our daily interactions. However, allowing yourself to drift into isolation is one of the most dangerous things you can do for your health. Medical experts have discovered a startling reality. Chronic isolation can be as harmful to your physical health as smoking or suffering from a chronic disease like diabetes. It is a silent threat. Loneliness does not just make you feel sad. It physically weakens your immune system, raises your blood pressure, and significantly accelerates cognitive decline. When we are alone for too long, our world becomes smaller, and our minds lose the stimulation they desperately need. But here is the beautiful news. You have the power to change this. The solution is the medicine of connection. I encourage you to reach out. I know it can feel daunting, especially if it has been a while, but you must take that first step. Pick up the phone and call an old friend you have not spoken to in years. They are likely waiting for a connection just as much as you are. Join a local club, whether it is a book group, a gardening society, or a walking group. Volunteer at a local charity or community center. When you volunteer, you not only connect with others, but you also regain a sense of purpose and usefulness that is vital for your spirit. The results of staying connected are nothing short of miraculous. Studies have shown that socially active seniors are up to 50% more likely to live longer than those who are isolated. That is a massive difference. When you share a laugh, tell a story, or simply sit in the company of another human being, you are nurturing your soul. You are keeping your mind agile and your heart full. So please, do not let a day go by without hearing another voice or seeing another smile. It is the best medicine you can take. And finally, we reach the sixth habit. This is the game changer I promised you at the beginning, because this is the habit that makes all the others possible. You must prioritize high-quality sleep. We often view sleep as simply shutting down for the night, or perhaps even a luxury we can trade for more time. But I want you to change that mindset completely. Sleep is not a luxury. It is the only time your body enters a state of deep repair. Let me explain what is actually happening inside you when you close your eyes. It is quite fascinating. You see, during the day, your brain is busy processing information, and in doing so, it produces metabolic waste. Think of it like a busy office that gets messy after a long day of work. Scientists have discovered that when you enter deep sleep, a cleaning system in your brain kicks into high gear to wash away these toxins. This includes substances like beta-amyloid plaques, the very proteins that are directly linked to Alzheimer's disease and dementia. So, in a very real, practical sense, sleeping is how you cleanse your brain to keep your memory sharp. If you cut your sleep short, those toxins stay there. But the repair does not stop at your brain. While you are resting, your body is producing proteins that fight inflammation and infection. It is also the time when your blood pressure naturally drops, giving your heart the break it desperately needs. Without this nightly reset, you are forcing your heart to work overtime every single day. So, how do we achieve this deep, restorative rest? It starts with rhythm. You cannot force your body to sleep if it does not know it is time. The most effective way to fix your sleep is to wake up and go to bed at the same time every single day, even on weekends. This consistency trains your internal clock so that when your head hits the pillow, your body knows exactly what to do. Once you have your routine, you need to look at your environment. As we age, our sleep becomes lighter and more easily disturbed. You need to turn your bedroom into a sanctuary. Make it dark, make it quiet, and most importantly, keep it cool. A cooler room actually signals your body that it is time to hibernate and rest. And there is one more trap you need to avoid, which is what you put into your body before bed. You might enjoy a cup of coffee or tea in the afternoon, but caffeine can stay in your system for up to 8 hours, quietly blocking that deep sleep we just talked about. The same goes for heavy meals. If your stomach is working hard to digest a large dinner, your brain cannot focus on that critical repair work. So, I would love to hear from you. If you have listened this far, and you are ready to give your body the rest it truly deserves, please leave the number 3 in the comments below. It lets me know that you are committed to protecting your health and that you are still here with me on this journey. As we wrap up today, I want you to remember one fundamental truth. Aging does not mean you have to retreat from life. It simply means you must embrace it with more intention. Think about the habits we discussed, whether it is stepping outside for that first morning walk, choosing a colorful meal that nourishes you, or picking up the phone to call an old friend. These are not just tasks, they are gifts. They are the gifts you give to yourself to ensure that your later years are filled with joy. But knowledge is only power if you use it. So I want to ask you, which one of these habits will you start today? Is it walking? Is it fixing your sleep? Or perhaps reaching out to a loved one? Please let me know in the comments below. And if you found value in our time together today, please support this channel by liking this video and sharing it with someone you care about. If you have not already, subscribe to our channel so we can continue to learn and grow together. Thank you so much for being part of the Elderly Heart Talks community. Remember, your best years are not behind you. They are right here, waiting for you to seize them. Here is to a future full of energy, resilience, and happiness. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. If you found comfort and value in our time together, please consider subscribing to the channel. By clicking that subscribe button, you are doing more than just watching a video. You are joining a family of wonderful people who are choosing to live their golden years with vitality and purpose. It would be an honor to have you with us. Thank you for being part of Elderly Heart Talks. I wish you a future filled with energy, resilience, and happiness. Your best years are truly ahead of you.